Armie Hammer talked about the cannibalism allegations.
People were my bags of dope with skin on it. Like, having that, having people want to have sex with me, having sex with people, doing all that stuff, like, it gave me a sense of power. It gave me a sense of validation. What I would do is I would scoop these girls up, take them on a whirlwind month and a half, road trips, whatever. Like, we're going to do all these things. We're going to have great sex. Everything's going to be awesome. And then at the end of it, I'm going to go, hey, good job, go team. And then I'm going to bounce and go do it with someone else. The world seemed like it was falling apart, and people were just deeply unhappy with their own lives. And then this salacious story comes around where this actor wants to murder and eat people. Yeah. And all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, this is so much more fun to focus on than the fact that I can't leave my living room. I like the idea that
it's a control thing.
That you are so completely mine. Yeah. I can do whatever I want, and you love it because you know you're mine. And like this possession kind of thing, like, it's just fun to talk about. So you, and by the way, especially if you're like drunk or stoned or high at night and you're texting, and while you're saying it, you're like chuckling to yourself, like, I'm gonna cut your toe off and keep it in my pocket so I got a piece of you everywhere I go. Ha ha ha.
No, he's not the only person in the world like this, too. And I mean, I guess cat's out of the bag, but he is so shameless. He has no shame. And if you've seen my other videos, I really like to shed light on like how dark some people's minds can be. To give you context, he was a huge actor. He was in Call Me By Your Name, The Social Network, the list goes on. And he was shunned by Hollywood for abusing women. He would share and act upon violent cannibalistic fantasies. And these girls were not consenting. And the crazy thing is, like, he was fully canceled. He went into hiding for years. His family's loaded. But he is planning on returning to Hollywood. There's a quote. It says, when it comes to his sexual fantasies, he revealed that he liked to tie up his partner during sex and practice on a mannequin he bought from a department store. But like, if you've seen the documentaries, I can make videos too. These women went through it. They would wake up and they'd look down and he'd be like doing horrible things to them. And I'm not even talking, I'm just saying violent things to them. And the things he would say to these girls too, very concerning. And there's something wrong with like his whole family though. Like, this goes back generations. And like, now he's just gonna like come back to Hollywood like nothing happened. I get he needs to like make money somehow, but like, oh my gosh, like, how do we tolerate this? Because you know there literally will be people that will work with him. Come over here for my longer videos.